Hey fellow YouTubers, welcome back to Land of the Wombats. It's your bad old Uncle Chris here again to share some stories with you. And this week we're going to show you around the place and show you what we've tried over the years, what works and what hasn't worked. So hang in there. Come on, Ollie. Now sit. Oh, lovely puppy dog. What you see behind me is what remains of what used to be a food forest. Now we're in a cool, temperate environment here, and we grew the plants really close together, that is the fruit trees, and under it we created a thick ground cover of all sorts of edible plants. Now that was a total disaster here, because what we found was that the rats and the rabbits thrived in that environment. It was amazing. Did you know that rats can actually climb fruit trees and they'll eat your fruit? That's amazing. And rabbits, they're even more tricksy. They will eat the bark off of your fruit trees. So you'll find that around the bottom of your fruit trees, they're all munched. So we trialed that for years and years, and it seemed alright actually, but what we did at the end of the day is we just cleared everything and opened up the space underneath the trees, and it grows a lot better. Now the fruit trees, they're a little bit closer together than the old timers would probably suggest is okay, but you know, I don't want to replant them, and they provide a lot of shade, they are productive, and yeah, and this is what we're left with today, and you know, it's alright. But I think the old timers had it right in this particular environment. Keep the space under the fruit trees open. That's not a good look, is it? You silly duffer. We trial a lot of different methodologies here, and I'm happy to give things a go and see how they work out. Just to the side of me here is sugar beets, and we grow these plants quite intensively, and over time we can discover which plants are doing well and which aren't, and then remove the ones that aren't. So we selectively thin the crops as we go, and it's a good way to discover which plant is going to do well and which one isn't. And on this side is radishes. Now radishes are super fast growing plants, so they can be done intensively here, but what we'll do is we'll basically eat every second one as time goes on, and that will give the plants more room to grow. Now if they've got more room to grow, the plants are going to be less stressed, and it's just easier on the plants. We're happy to trial lots of different growing methods, and just to see what works, and I absolutely recommend that anyone should do that. And here in the greenhouse we're trialing increasing the spacing of the tomato plants in order to see how that works, because we don't know. In the past we've grown them very intensively and they've grown into each other, and I don't think that's necessarily good for the plants. So we've increased the spacing this year, and we'll just see how it goes. I absolutely recommend people give things a bash. Thanks for watching, and next week we'll have a look at some of the other systems we're trialing here.